In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to whiten teeth of subjects in your Photoshop photos quickly and easily like a boss, and we're getting started right now. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's Bjorn from Higher Learning Lab, where we help you get better at Photoshop and lots of other stuff so you can earn more for yourself, for your clients, and for your business. If you haven't done so yet, hit subscribe, then hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. And now let's get into these photos and start whitening some teeth. I'll see you in the screen capture. So in this photo, whatever this angle is, her teeth look quite yellow. Maybe it's just the type of photo filter she's using. Maybe she hasn't brushed her teeth lately. But either way, her teeth are a little bit yellow. So we're going to fix that by making first a selection of her teeth. I'm going to use the wand tool. You can use any selection tool you're comfortable with. I find the wand tool set to between 10 and 30 depending on the image. Works fine for me, for my purposes. What you want to do is select all the teeth. You want to make sure that you don't select the gums or anything that's not teeth. I have it set in the toolbar up here. This little box I've selected, which means it'll add selections. If you don't have that, just hold down the shift key and that will add selections as well. Every time you click, it's going to add the selection. And I'm just going to go through, try to select the teeth as well as I can without selecting anything else. Over here, it seems to want to select a much larger area. Just going to put our tolerance down to 5 and then try to select this back area a little bit better. There we go. Put my tolerance back up to 10. And I'm going to select these bottom teeth here, the bottom incisors. Whenever I make a wrong selection, I just press Command Z and it quickly undoes that selection that I made incorrectly. And on your photo, go through and select all the teeth. The better you select them, the better this Photoshop touch-up will look. So it's important to do a really good job selecting all the teeth. Alright, that is probably about good enough right there. Now the edges of the selection are quite sharp and jagged, so you want to go to Select, and then Modify, and then Feather to smooth out the edges. I have Feather set to 3, and watch how these jagged edges smooth out when I click OK. Much smoother selection. That's going to make our adjustments look much more real. So we're going to have now an adjustment layer added by clicking and holding on this half-filled circle, and then choosing Hue and Saturation. And then I'm going to take the saturation down a couple notches, and that greatly lightens the teeth. Lighten this up a little bit. Now you want to make sure when you're doing this that it doesn't look unnatural. What happens when you adjust the saturation and lightness, the gaps, the crevices between the teeth become less visible. So we're going to add another adjustment layer in just a second to try to bring those out a little bit. So with the hue and saturation, just adjust them and see how it looks in your image. I have -61 plus 22. That's working for this image. That may not be what works for yours. So you have to mess around with these two settings and find what works for your image. Now with that layer done, I'm going to Command or Control click on this dark area to make that selection again. Click and hold on the half circle and then choose Levels. That's going to make a levels adjustment layer. And now we can further adjust the levels. I'm going to tone down the midtones a little bit, bring down the highlights a little bit to try to get those crevices back. This image isn't great for getting those crevices between and the shadows between the teeth back. So I'm just going to zoom out and see how that looks. Compare that to the original. This is the original. This is the Photoshopped. It still looks quite natural. Even on the natural one, you couldn't really see shadows between the teeth. So her teeth look a lot better with these adjustments, and they don't look fake. It still looks like real teeth, and that's the key to Photoshopping, making it look like it could actually be real or is real when it's not. That's how easy it is to whiten teeth. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below this video. If you haven't done so yet, click subscribe, then click the bell notification icon so you don't miss anything. And next up is clicking one of these videos that popped up on the right hand side so you can get even better at Photoshop. And until next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.